to take you through for maths. Just going through some few rules before we start. It's not much. So the first one is the chart. We are going to use the charts to answer questions, and yeah, and then let's refrain from personal messages because it distracts. As I'm seeing more chats, I'm thinking maybe you can't hear me or someone doesn't understand. So okay, on the chat, so we're going to answer questions on the chat. And also because we are back to Zoom, we have a raise your hand option. So this option, yesterday you saw there were just a few glitches where some people could not be unmuted, but today it's all sorted. So if you hear that you have been unmuted, so my co-host is going to say, for example, Neo, you are unmuted. So when you're unmuted, guys, you can talk, and then you're going to be muted again. We'll try to give everyone at least a chance to talk, not everyone, but not repeat one learner, so that we can hear the views of other learners. So yeah, and then the videos, I kindly ask you guys to also mute your videos or to remove the videos. You'll see there is an option where your video is on or off, just for security reasons and for your own security. We like you to remove the videos, and also it helps the other learners not to be distracted. So those are the only few rules that I have. And then I hope you guys have a pen and a paper. I always say with maths, it's about doing. So you need to have a pen and a paper. We're not going to listen to a story. We are going to do maths. And then just get comfortable. And if you're lying on bed, make sure that behind your background, there's not much noise so that you can listen to what we say. And then if there's something that you missed as I was explaining, you can just leave a message there for me that maybe I didn't understand this and this, and then I'll go back and explain it. So those are the simple rules that we were just going to follow in our class. And also, if we can, I saw yesterday, if we can talk to each other nicely. Okay, so the only person that actually is supposed to talk to grade 5s is me. And yesterday I saw on the chat, it was getting a little bit nasty. Okay, so all of you, I love all of you. All of you, you are my kids. And then there is no need for you guys to actually fight on the chats. If we can use the chats simply for answering questions, and then what happened yesterday is not going to happen today again. And that also maybe prevents other kids to join because they feel intimidated by or even to say an answer. So we are going to respect each other, and then we're going to respect each other's answers because we, after all, we are here to learn. And even me as a teacher, I don't know everything. So yeah, and I know you guys have been a wonderful and an amazing group. I hope it's not going to happen again today on the charts. Okay, so today we are actually finishing on length, and we have looked at quite a number of things concerning length. And then today we are basically going to look at calculating length and all the other aspects of length. So by the end of the lesson, okay, so we can move away from the charts because I'm starting now, because I saw the charts are coming in. So by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to round off length to the nearest 10 meters, 100 meters, and 1,000 meters, or kilometers, or millimeters, it doesn't matter. So remember when we started, I think it was the second day, we did rounding off intensively because we not only do rounding off, we do not only do rounding off when we do whole numbers, but on the other topics as well. So when we come to measurement, you see rounding off will keep on coming. And when we come to multiplication, also use rounding off in addition. That's why I said it is very important for you guys to understand rounding off. Remember, I think we did 2 lessons of rounding off when you guys could not understand. So if you didn't go and revise rounding off or actually practice it, when we come to the other topics, it's going to affect how you relate to the other topics. And then we're also going to look at comparing length. So we're going to compare length, and then we're also going to order length. Remember when we also did whole numbers, even when we did fractions, we compared fractions, we compared whole numbers. So you see this comparing. Also, if you did not understand those symbols, remember we explained that crocodile, that it is the big number. So if you did not understand, or if you still confuse the symbols that to use for comparing, is going to be also difficult for you to compare length. So every topic in maths, it is very important. That's why when we do whole numbers, you think it's an easy topic, but actually you have to get all the other aspects of it. And then order length, we also ordered when we did whole numbers, we also ordered fractions, and now we are ordering length. So you can see there is a repetition of things, even though it's a different topic, but the practices are still the same. And then we're also going to do calculations, including addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division as homework of length. So this is what you're going to learn by the end of the lesson. So when we round off length, this is our first slide, rounding off units of length. The same method we use to round off all numbers is the same method as rounding off units of length. That's why I said it is very important that you know how to round off, because it's going to be difficult if you don't know how to round off. But I'm just going to touch on the surface on the rules of rounding off. Remember, I told you that rounding off is a routine procedure. So I'll touch on the rules, but some of you, because when we did rounding off, most of you were really getting it right. And if you were not there, you can revisit it. And rounding off also is not a new concept, because you guys started with it in grade 4. So hoping by now that you guys would have mastered rounding off. So round off this length to the nearest 10 meters. So what happens grade 5? So you're going to be told to what place value you have to round off. Oh, okay. No, it's fine, Ritabile. It's okay. Even if you failed this year, you're not going to fail, my dear. You're not going to fail grade 5 this year. The failing is not going to be your portion. All right. Just wanted to see what is on the chart. So we are rounding off to the nearest 10. So every time you'll be told, either we round off in grade 5, I said we round off to 10, we round off to 100, we round off to 1000, we also rounded off to 5. So you'll be told what we are rounding off, the place value that you're rounding off to. And then number A, the number is 366 meters to the nearest 10. So for those that were here, if you still remember, we said that because we are rounding off to the nearest 10, just going through the rounding coaster, number one, we said we have to find the number, or we find the place value. So we have to find the tens. So the tens, now if we go to place value on this number, the tens are going to be 6. This 6, because this first 6 is a unit, so this is the tens. So we said we find the number, so we found the number, which is 10. And then number 2 says we look right next door. So if we look right next door, we're going to find 6. And then we said after looking right next door, we check if the number is, if it's 5 or more, we add a 1 to the tens. If it's 4 or less, we don't add anything to the tens. Do you remember that method that we did? So now 6 is 5 or more, it means we have to add a 1 to the tens. And if we add a 1 to the tens, 6 becomes what? 6 becomes 7. And then the 3 does not change. So then the 3 does not change. If we add a 1 to the 6, we have a 7. And then the last part of the rounding cost is said, everything from with the number that you're rounding off, it becomes a 0. So from here, from 6 here, so you have, and then 10 have 1 0. So S10 have 1 0, it means that we have to have 10 at the end. Let me number, and then with 3, so we'll say 3 plus 1, and then we have a 4. 1 doesn't change, 3 changes to a 4, and then 0. The last number has to be 0 since we are rounding off to the nearest 10. So 135 to the nearest 10 is Bosiso?
Yes, hello.
Yes, okay, I'm just seeing the messages. The learners are saying they can't hear me properly.
Yes, I
What's
don't know.
happening?
Yes, I was trying to check my network, but it looks to be fine.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
Yes, you can hear you clearly now.
Okay, and the learners, okay, let me check now. Okay, you can hear me now. Oh, all right.
Okay, yes,
Oh,
and
okay. Oh, yeah,
uh,
I see they are saying, okay, they are saying they can hear me now. All right, I think maybe my network just lost somewhere there. Okay, all right. Okay,
okay,
thank you. Okay, you just check for me. Okay, so as I was explaining, I don't know where you guys lost me. Okay, let me explain number B again. So we have 135 meters and we are rounding it off to the nearest 10. And then we said when we round off to the nearest 10, we have to find the number. And then finding the number, we actually want to find the place value. And the place value is tens. And then the tens here, we see is a 3. And then we look right next door, look to the right that you eat with, or to your right hand. And then right next door is 5. And then the rule then says 5 and above, we add a 1 to the tens. 4 or less. So if this is 4 or less, we don't do anything. So the 5, because it's 5 and above here, we have to add a 1 to the 3. So we say 3 plus 1, and then we get 4. This is where 4 came about. And then this 5 becomes a 0. So then the answer is 140 meters. And then I don't know if you guys heard when I said if we're rounding off to the nearest 10, we have to check 10 have how many zeros? 10 have 1 0. So our answer should also have 1 0. So 135 meters rounded off to the nearest 10 gives us 140. Okay, Bunono is fine. Even if you're late, it's okay. We haven't gone too far. It's okay. Okay, so that is rounding off to the nearest 10. And then we move on. Okay, still rounding off. All right, so now we are going to round off the following length to the nearest 100 and 1000. So I've just refreshed your mind. I just wanted to go back. All right, I've just refreshed your mind. Now this is the time that you guys have to answer. Okay, I don't want it to come. All right, so we are rounding off to the nearest 100. All right, 2408 rounded off to the nearest 100 meters. Sorry, 2408 meters rounded off to the nearest 100 meters. Remember what I said about 100 having 2 zeros, and your answer should have 2 zeros at the end. Okay, that's me giving you the clue. So I'm going to check. You know how we do it now. If you get it right, even if you don't get it right, I'll still say or correct you in the answers. Okay, okay, Buhle, we are rounding off. Okay, let me repeat because I see the answers are coming. And okay, Kona, you got it right. We are rounding off to the nearest 100. 100. Kona, you got it right. Tina, we are rounding off to the nearest 100. Okay, Praise, you got it right. Amanda, you got it right. Neo and Love, you got it right. Lindiwe, Buhle, Jibrail, Rishile. Okay, all right. Now people are getting it. So because we are rounding off to the nearest 100, our answer should have 2 zeros at the end. Must have 2 zeros at the end. And those are the answers that I'm seeing. Also, we have Neo Hlongwane and Neo Ndlovu. Okay. Mahlati, you got it right. Rita, you got it right. Remember the units, guys. Remember yesterday I said if you just say 2,400, What are we talking about? Rent? Cows? Donkeys? What are we talking about? What is the right answer? 2004, yes, Babalo, 2,400 meters. Okay. So don't forget, because we are doing length, it's not just whole numbers. It's 2,400 meters. Well done, Tina. Thank you for retrying and for getting it right. Okay, so there we can see the answer. I'll just project it now. The answer is 2,400 meters. You see how important it is to write, okay? And then the same number, now we rounded off to the nearest 100. The same number, 2,408, we round it off to the nearest 1,000. Let's round it off to the nearest 1,000. 100 have two zeros and 1,000 have three zeros. So it means that your answer should have how many zeros at the end? Okay, starting from Ritabile. Ritabile, you forgot something. Your answer was right, but you forgot something at the end. Neon Ndlovu, right. Praise, right. Akane, right. Wutle, well done. Lindy, well done. Ritabile, now I have what I was looking for. My unit at the end. Okay. Rishile, well done. Mahlauti, well done. Tina, well done. Okay, so you guys say that the answer is 2,000 meters. Okay, Connor, well done. Kaylin, well done. 2,000 meters. Okay, Neo Hlongwani, the question was we are rounding off the same number to the nearest 1,000. We're rounding off to the nearest 1,000. And then I see people give me the answer, the correct one. And guess what? No one got it wrong. And you guys said, okay, I'll just come project it now, 2,408 to the nearest 100 meters, and you said is 2,000 meters, which is right. So your clue again, I don't want you to give the answer, okay? All right, so the next one, 34,000. Remember I said that you guys do, I said that you guys do 5-digit numbers. And now here is a 5-digit number, 34,567 kilometers to the nearest 1,000 kilometers. 34,567 to the nearest 1,000. Okay, I'll go to the charts and check the answer. Check also the zeros, guys. I see some of you are forgetting the zeros. Okay, Amanda, the zeros. Okay, Connor, your answer is right, but your unit is not right. We are rounding off to the nearest 1,000 kilometers. Lindy, where you also forgot a zero there. Smanga, you got it right. Rita, you are adding, we are rounding off, my dear. Okay, Akani, you got it right. Praise, you got it right. I don't know if you guys can see how Akani wrote the answer. So it's 35 and then space, then the three zeros. So don't put the 35 and the three zeros together. Okay, Neo Hlongwane, also you wrote it right. So that is how I want you guys, okay, that is how actually you must write it. So you write 35 and then you space and then three zeros. Even when you write it in your book with your pen, you write 35 and then you space, then three zeros and kilometers. Okay, so I'll take it, rounding off is not a problem. It means we covered it very well. So you guys said the answer is 35,000 kilometers, and you are right. That is the answer, 35,000 kilometers. Okay, let me see something. And then the next one there, 14,267 kilometers. Now we are rounding off to the nearest 100 kilometers. 14,267 to the nearest 100 kilometers. To the nearest 100 kilometers. I'll check the answer now. To the nearest 100. Okay. Oh, okay. You're answering too fast. Okay, Christine. Yes, you got it right. Smanga right. Lindy right. No, your answers are they're disappearing. Amanda right. Okay, Butle, check your answer for me, my dear. And then Akani, you are right. Connor, you right. Praise, you are right. Okay, I love that you guys listened and now you are spacing. It's fine, Kopano. Even if you're late, just tomorrow, please be on time because you're going to miss out on what we started on. Okay, yes, Bunono, you're right. I love that. Rishile, you're right. I love that you guys actually listen and you have space. So you wrote 14 and then space 300 kilometers. Even don't forget when you also write it in your books, this is how you're supposed to write it. You guys are awesome today. Okay, so there is our answer. Our answer is 14,300 kilometers. So you see, rounding off, I see most of you got it right. It means that we covered it well. I am so proud of you guys. And then the next thing that we're going to look at, we are going to look at comparing length. So we are going to compare length. So when we compare length, we compare length if the units are the same, and then where units of length are not the same, you have to convert the units first. What does it mean? Okay, this statement means that if you are comparing 2 meters and 3 meters, the units are the same. The units are meters and meters, right? So the units are the same, you can compare. But if you are comparing 2 meters and then you are comparing 30 centimeters, so the unit is meters and centimeters. So we have to first convert. Remember yesterday, we did conversion. We're converting, and then we looked at the conversion table. Do you remember that? So when you compare, that is the first rule. First rule, if the unit okay, sorry, Neo. I'll repeat again. Neo said I'm going too fast. Okay, so we are doing comparing length, and then when we compare length if the units are the same. When we talk about the units in length, we are talking about the millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers, right? Those are the units that you're talking about. So if we are comparing, for example, I said no, for example, is 3 meters and 4 meters. We can compare them because the unit is meters and meters, right? But then if we are comparing, say, 30 kilometers and 15 centimeters, then we can, okay, 15 centimeters will see small, and let's say 1,500 centimeters. Because we have kilometers and then we have centimeters, we cannot compare. What we have to do first, we have to convert them. And then I can see most of you were here yesterday. I didn't see any new name. So yesterday we did converting. So the reason why we did converting yesterday is so that when we compare, we are able to first convert and make the units the same. And then I will show you now. We make the units the same, then we can compare. It's, for example, if we are comparing, say, a donkey and a cow. I love giving that example. Can we compare a donkey and a cow? No, but we can compare a cow and another cow, and we can say, okay, this cow is bigger or whatever. So we compare things that are the same or things that are similar. And then when we compare the units of length, we still use this sign. So remember the signs, the greater than and the lesser than or even equals. So okay, we can move away from the charts, ne? Because I see something is happening there. All right, so here we come. I'll show you what I meant. And then here we are comparing 1 centimeter and 10 millimeters. So we are comparing 1 centimeter. You see, 1 centimeter is another unit. Millimeter is also another unit, right? So we cannot compare them. What we have to do is we first have to convert. We have to convert. So 1 centimeter, if we convert it to millimeters, if you also have a ruler in front of you, we said yesterday that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. Okay, Kopano, you catch up, ne? I think if maybe you are late, just catch what you can, and then you can go back to YouTube and watch. Because maybe if you ask the other learners what we are doing, they also lose concentration because now they will be concentrating on answering you and not what I'm saying. So as they are typing, I am talking, and then when they're done typing, I've lost them. So for now, let's move away from the charts, grade 5s, so that you can listen, because then you're going to say you didn't hear me because you guys are on the charts. So you can't listen and type at the same time. You cannot multitask. I told you, you are not that good with, I'm also not good. I cannot type and talk at the same time. Okay, so we are comparing 1 centimeter and 10 millimeters. And then we have to convert first 10 centimeters to millimeters. So we said, so 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters. So this means that if you go to your ruler, 1 centimeter or the space of 1 centimeter is the same as 10 millimeters. So this one, we did it when we're converting. And then let's look at number 2, the second part. We have 35 millimeters and we are comparing it to 4 centimeters. Okay, some of you might say, you know what, ma'am, 35 is bigger than 4. Will you be correct if you say that? Yes, 35 is bigger than 4 in whole numbers, but then in length, can we say then that 35 millimeters is bigger than 4 centimeters? We won't know until we convert. You see why I said if the units are different, we have to convert. Because someone will say, ma'am, but 35 is bigger. How can you say that 4 centimeters is bigger? So let's convert first. 35 millimeters. So when we convert, you can choose either to convert to centimeters or to convert to another unit. So there is no rule that says you must convert to millimeters if you have millimeters and centimeters, or the rules that says you must convert to centimeters. There is no rule that says that. So you can choose which one you want to convert, as long at the end of the day, you have the same units that you are comparing. And then don't get lost when I say units, guys. When I talk about units, I am talking about millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers. That is what unit means. So we can first convert 35 millimeters to centimeters. Remember, we said the conversion table said we divide by 10. And then if we divide by 10, 35 divided by 10, we get 3.5 centimeters, right? Or you can decide to convert 4 centimeters. Oh, okay. Here. So we can decide to convert 4 centimeters to millimeters. So if we convert 4 centimeters to millimeters, we multiply by 10. I'm going back to the conversion table that we did yesterday. So we multiply by 10. So we say 4 times 10, and then we get 40 millimeters. So it's either here, if you decide to change 35 millimeters, you have 3.5. Or if you decide to change 4 centimeters, we have 40 centimeters. I saw on the chat that people already have given me the answer. So then we can see which one is bigger. You see, 4 centimeters is bigger than 35 millimeters. And then someone was asking me, ma'am, I saw on the chat also, ma'am, which one is greater than or bigger than? Okay, so for you not to get confused, we said, was it week 2 when we did comparison with the whole numbers? And then we said, assume this is a crocodile and this is the crocodile's mouth, and we said that the crocodile is the bigger number. So you can see that the crocodile, so always on your sign, this sign, this goes to the bigger number, and then the smaller number gets the point of the sign. So always the crocodile is the bigger number. So do not confuse that one. Also, it's good that you ask, you have helped someone else who did not know. And then we are now also comparing the second part of comparison, 3 meters, and we are comparing it to 450 centimeters. Okay, yes, people are giving me answers. Well done. Okay, I see your answers. Akani, Babalo, Mahlati, Naledi, yes, you said 4 centimeters is bigger, and you are right. Okay, so now we are comparing the next sum. So we have 3 meters, and then we are comparing to 450 centimeters. So please, grade 5, I will repeat, do not fall to the trap of looking at the number. Do not say because 450 is bigger. Ma'am, I know this is the number, I is the bigger one. No, you have to convert first. Please, I'll repeat. If we see that the units are different, we have meters here, and then we have centimeters. So it means those units are different. We have to convert first. We have to convert first. You cannot run away from converting. If you want to get the right answer, you cannot run away from converting. So you can choose. Always, I think the multiplication is easier. So when you multiply, you can choose to multiply. If you think maybe your division is not on point, you can choose the multiplication side. So here, if we convert 3 meters to centimeters, remember, centimeters is smaller and there is 100 more centimeters in a meter. So it means that we have to multiply. So then we'll say 3 multiplied by 100. 3 meters multiplied by 100, it gives us 300 centimeters. So then we have 300 centimeters that we are comparing to 450 centimeters, right? And then if you are the division person, if you want to divide, then you can divide 450 divided by 100, and it gives us 4,5, right? So you choose either one. You don't need to convert both of them. You can convert just one, and then you get your same units of measurement. Okay, so then here, obviously, let me check. I think, okay, I thought people were answering. So obviously, in this case, 450 centimeters is bigger than 3 meters, but we did not just look at the bigger number. We first converted. So there is a method to the madness. We do not just convert. So we do not just say 450 is bigger, because if you do that, that is not always the case. We had to go through a method of conversion. Okay, and then Neo is asking, so ma'am, the sign, and then this one. Okay, so Neo Hlongwani, it depends. Are they the same praise? They are both the same. Praise, praise. Let me keep quiet. They're not the same. 450 is bigger. Okay, so Neo, those signs, as I explained, it depends on which number, or on how we put it. Okay, so Connor, if you can check the Neo, if you can check Connor's answer, so then we'll read it as 3 meters is smaller than, is lesser than 4,5, or we can say 4,5 meters is greater than. So we'll say greater than because the bigger part of the sign is looking at the bigger number. Okay. And then, yes, Mangaliso, you got it right. I love that you used also the appropriate sign. So yes, so if you can just get that one, Kane was asking, Neo, you get that. If you can just get that, the bigger number gets the mouth. Okay, like Amanda, you see Amanda, the way that Amanda have written it, even though Amanda started with 4,5, the sign, the mouth of the sign is still on the bigger number. That is what is important. Did you get it, Neo? So what is important is that the bigger number gets the mouth of the sign, Okay, 4 cent, yes, Mahlatsi, yes, the way that you wrote it, the bigger number gets the mouth of the sign, and then you won't be confused about greater than or lesser than. Okay, Naledi, also you wrote it right. The bigger number gets the mouth. Okay, all right. Okay, I get it, praise. Okay, so praise was, okay, Mama, no, I was answering that the greater than lesser are the same because they are just left and right. Okay, depending on where you put the signs. Okay, yes, praise. I know. Okay, all right. Let's see, Neo. Neo, check the sign there. You see the where you put the sign for 35 millimeters, it has to face 4 centimeters because the bigger the bigger number has to receive the mouth of the sign. Neo, can you guys hear me? Because Neo is saying he can't. Okay, so then, all right, and then here, let me check. Can you hear me? Okay, you can. Okay, thank you, praise. All right, so maybe it might be Neo's network. All right, so and then I had an activity here that I wanted you guys to do. I think I need some people to talk, man. I've been talking for long. I'm tired. You can raise your hand. Yeah, okay. Can people raise your hands and then you can answer these ones? I'm tired of talking and reading your answers. Okay, so in each set of 3, draw a circle around the longest measurement. So you have to tell me which one is the longest, which measurement is biggest or the longest. Remember, it's length. So we talk about how long something is. Whose hand is raised? I need to hear your voices, guys. I'm tired of talking and my voice is running away. Ritabile, okay. Zbo, we have Ritabile there. Can we unmute Ritabile, and Ritabile will do number A for us?
Unmuted.
Ritabile, you unmuted. Number A, which one is longest, Ritabile?
Ma'am,
Yes, which one is longest? Oh, okay. Ritabile is not talking. Can we have Buhle to be unmuted? I saw Buhle raised her hand.
Ma'am, I'm here.
Oh, are you here? Okay. Which one is the longest, Rita? You need to answer my boy so that we can continue. Between 40 centimeters and 4 meters and 3.9 meters, which one is the longest?
Which one?
I can you see my what I projected the class
Yes, ma'am.
activity on yes, we are doing number A. Which one is longer between 40 centimeters, 4 meters and 3.9 meters? Which one is longer?
4 meters.
4 meters, yes. You see, you didn't say 40 meters because if we convert 40 centimeters, we are not going to get even 1 meter, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Buhle, for number B, is Buhle unmuted? Okay, Buhle, check if you're unmuted.
Yes, unmuted.
Okay, Buhle?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I think that 300 centimeters is longer than 2 meters.
Okay, or 2.9. How many meters is 300 centimeters, Buhle?
3.
Well done. So this one is the longest. Thank you so much. Okay, who else is unmuted for number C? I saw there were so many hands that were raised. And I see, okay, the chats are blowing. Okay, Amanda. We can unmute Amanda and then Neo Hlongwani after. Amanda, check if you're unmuted and you answer number C. Which one is longest? Which one is longest there, Amanda?
Ma'am, the longest one is 521 centimeters.
Okay, Amanda, why didn't you say 5.2?
Ma'am, it's 5.2, sorry.
No, it's not. I'm just asking. Okay, 5.2. Let me just give you that one. So 5.2 is actually 5.20, which is 520. So you were right. 521 is the longest. Ne? I
Yes,
just wanted to pick on your brain. Thank you so much for answering. Neo Hlongwani can be unmuted. Neo, plus it's good because we're asking about these ones. Which one is bigger between 7 meters and 750 centimeters? Neo Hlongwani, are you with us?
7 meters.
Neo, which one is bigger now? Try again.
750 centimeters.
Yes, because Neo, if we convert 750 centimeters, it becomes 7.5 or 7.5 meters. So then 7.5 is bigger than 7 meters. And then let's see who else should be unmuted. All right, I'm just checking on the chat. Okay, who else hands was up? Why are you guys nervous? Imagine me. Imagine if you guys are nervous. Imagine me. Okay, Akani, we can unmute Akani. You answer number B. Which one is bigger, Akani? Between 5.6 meters and 560 centimeters. Which one is bigger, Akani?
Ma'am, both of them are equal.
Well done. Thank you for seeing that both of them are equal. Thank you for answering. You were not nervous, ne? Okay, let me check also who is going to answer number C for us. I'm sure, if you can see whoever's hand is raised, you can unmute them. No, getting it wrong is not scary, Neo. Remember, in maths, it's about trying. So don't ever be scared of getting it wrong. Okay, we can unmute Praise for number C.
Okay, we have Connor before
Okay,
Praise.
okay, all right. Praise, you answer number D. Connor, number C, which one is bigger between 4,500 meters and 3.9 kilometers? Which one is bigger? Connor? be scared. Which one is bigger? Okay, I think we lost corner there. Praise, are you close by? Okay, we can unmute Praise.
Yes, unmuted.
Praise. Praise. Okay, Praise, you are unmuted. Okay, I think we also lost it there.
Yes,
who
ma'am.
else? Okay, Praise is there. Okay, which one is bigger, Praise? Between
Ma'am,
Mhm.
I think is it 3,9 kilometers?
Let's Praise, let's convert 3,9 kilometers to meters. How many meters is 3,9 kilometers? Okay, let's start from, let me make it easier. How many meters is 3 kilometers? Okay, let's start from here. How many meters is 1 kilometer?
So 1 kilometer. 1,000.
Thank you. And how many meters is 2 kilometers?
2,000.
Yes. How many meters is 3 kilometers?
3,000.
Okay. And then if it's 3,9, did we reach 4,000 meters yet? If it's
No.
3,9. Okay, so which one is bigger, Michael?
4,500 meters.
Yes, well done. You see, we can do it. So there was no reason for you to be nervous. Well done. And then who is the last one that is unmuted? What do we have? Okay,
Yeah,
what do
we have
who?
Tina.
Tina. Hi, Tina. Tina, you are unmuted. You can talk. Don't be scared. Tina. Tina, Tina, Tina. Don't be nervous. Can you hear us, Tina? Okay. Okay, just checking. Okay, yes, Tina. You can talk. I can see you saying you can hear us. You can give us the answer there, or we can unmute someone else. Is that Tina? Okay, I really wanted someone to answer this one. Okay, so we are comparing 875 meters and 8,7 kilometers. Okay, let's just go to the charts and you guys tell me which one is bigger. And tell me which one is bigger. Oh, I see. Which one is bigger between 875 meters and 8,7 kilometers? Everyone go to the charts. I want to see. Okay, Tina, but you have the right answer and you didn't say, and we wanted to hear your voice. Tina, is not fair. Why didn't you talk? Because your answer was right. Tomorrow, ne? First one, Tina is going to talk. Okay, so Tina, you got it right. Connie, you got it right. Smanga, you got it right. Neo, okay, I'll come to Neo to correct. Okay, Amanda, you got it right. Kelly, you got it right. Akani, okay, Akani is like Neo. Oh, okay, we couldn't hear her. Okay, Rishile, no. Naledi, yes. Jiprael, no. You see why I wanted you guys to answer this one? Ritabile, yes. Manga, yes. Okay, so let me just, yes, it's 8,7 kilometers. So here it's 875 meters. This is not even 1 kilometer. Guys, remember yesterday we said that 1,000 meters equals to 1 kilometer. So this hasn't reached even 1 kilometer. And then here we have 8,7 kilometers. So 8,7 kilometers is bigger. Neneo and Akani, I think was it Akani who also didn't get it right, but it's fine. We have learned something. So okay, guys, our time is up, but then we are not done with today's lessons. So what I'm going to do is we still have about 8 slides to go. So tomorrow, before we can start on multiples and factors, we're going to finish off this one because obviously it was a little bit longer than I anticipated. So tomorrow we're going to finish off from where we left. So the first 15 minutes we'll finish off today's lesson, and then we are going to start on multiples and factors. Okay, what I would like to ask from you guys, we started with about 15 people, and then you guys joined after. I understand 9 is a little bit earlier, but if you can be early, just set your alarm quarter to 9 and then be on time so that you don't get to lose us. I don't want to lose anyone, and I don't think it's nice also when you join and then we are already in the middle of the lesson. So tomorrow, guys, can you please be on time? And 45 minutes, that's it. That's all that I'm asking for. After you're done with maths, if you don't have another lesson, you can go back and sleep again after practicing, of course. So we're going to finish off this lesson tomorrow, and then yeah, our time is up. Tomorrow, please be on time, guys. Be on time. And then those that are using Platinum, you can practice it on page, okay, page 72 of Platinum. You can write that down, page 72 of Platinum. So you're actually going to practice your conversion, because if your conversion is not right, you're not going to get your comparisons right. So you go back to page 72 of Platinum, exercise 13.2, and then you practice it. Unfortunately, Nalit, I do not have the Viva, but where there is length on Viva, I know there is conversion. So go and convert so that you can compare properly. Okay. So you guys, bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Please stay safe and please go and eat. Most of you that didn't eat, can you please go and eat? You're feeding the brain. Bye.